Fala aí, turminha do barulho, como vocês estão? Show de bola? Vamos continuar aqui nosso Kingdom Come Deliverance, né? Fui fazer o meu bolinho de caneca aqui, ó. Dá pra vocês verem? Bolinho de caneca que é simples, fácil pra tomar com o meu cafezinho. Ai, queimei minha mão, filho da puta. Tá quente pra caralho isso aqui ainda, mano. Pô, sensacional. Aí, enquanto a gente joga um joguinho, a gente vai tomando o nosso cafezinho da tarde, beleza? Simbora, mano.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Legal.
I heard about your father. They say he was a
You're that lad
swordsman
from
who moved to
SKALITZ.
the countryside to make
What
horses.
in heaven's name happened there?
I can't understand why he'd waste his
Dá pra
time.
conversar com ele?
I'm sure.
Foi horrível. Incendiaram Rovna no
It seemed
caminho.
like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
Ah,
We all ran towards the castle
Tem
for
na lábia,
shelter,
né?
but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped and they murdered my parents.
The Lord have mercy. I'm terribly sorry. May the Lamb of God comfort you.
obrigada. Amém. Cafezinho. Salve. Dá pra conversar com ela? O que é pra eu fazer agora? Ir à cozinha com o Sr. Robert. Ah, tá. Foi mal, irmão. Parei pra conversar com o Aldeon lá. É pra eu sentar aqui? Não? Ué. Tinha que andar um pouquinho mais pra frente.
Milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young
was
Henry
not
here
a
is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Boa noite, boa noite.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Ô, louco, mano.
Oh, God.
Fome. Quanto mais tempo você passar fome, mais fraco você ficará. Você vai... pode até morrer. Diferente de alimento, tem feito uma maçã, pode ser como um pato assado, permanecer fresco por mais tempo. Esse alimento pode ser mais eficaz no momento de cura. Comer. Pega purê de lentilha. Pega um rolo de pão. Pega um pato assado. Pega outro pato assado aqui. Mais um patinho assado. Cara.
Good evening.
Ué, achei que dava pra conversar com ela.
How rude.
Ué, reputação perdida? Por quê? Por que que eu perdi a reputação, mano? Ai, eu vou desmaiar de fome, mano. Calma. Come um pato assado. Come um queijo. Come outro queijo. Come mais um pato assado. Nossa, comi muito, mano. Ah, aproveita e pega, né? As comidas. Ai, eu tô com sono. Vinho. Vou pegar um vinho também. Nice. Legal. Vamos dormir. Nossa, onde é que eu durmo, gente? Não, aqui não? Mano, eu acho que não é aqui não, peraí. Não dorme! É aqui que eu durmo? Ah, é aqui, ó. Opa! Nice. Quando você está cansado, se diminuir. A solução é dormir. Procure uma cama disponível que é conhecida no ícone da bússola, sua cama. Sente-se nela, inicie o descanso e É isso aí, mano. Dormir. Por quanto tempo você quer dormir? Cara, não, vamos dormir 8 horinhas? Não. Vou acordar aqui umas 4 da manhã, né? Dormir umas 9 horinhas.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Não consegui pregar o olho, mano.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Ana, tamo junto, tia. Eu não consigo falar sobre isso. Contar isso. Eu vou contar. Ué, fiquei invisível?
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Tô indo no
I went to the
oratório.
tavern to buy ale for father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I
Ué,
promised Father I'd help him with his work.
era pra eu
and I
estar
was looking
sentado
forward
ali?
to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
Vou usar
The
pouco
sword was taking shape
desse
when
daqui,
Sir
mano.
Radzik himself
Sei
came
lá.
to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Pernilongo. Eu vi
I
fumaça
saw
no
smoke
horizonte.
on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Mataram minha mãe
Father
e meu
told me
pai.
to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy.
Mano, sai pernilongo,
May
filho
the
da
Lord
puta.
have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Eu precisava de cavalo.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Comi o bolinho, mano. Muito bom, bolo.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Mano,
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by
menino,
force.
filho da puta.
He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own
Ô,
garrison
louco,
there.
mano.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle
Nada estava
and
sangrando,
release
mano.
my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He
Carai.
had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Oh, deixa o pratinho aí de comida.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Oh, o cara bugou ali, mano.
My lady.
Tava ouvindo a conversa, o cara ali, mano. Pesadelo, mano. Pô, mas eu fiquei boa parte do início do jogo ali com essa visãozinha vermelha, né? Eu fiquei zoada, mano. Depois do o alemão me deu um cacete, velho.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is that? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from SKALITZ.
Cara, eu nem tirei as botas sujas antes de deitar na cama, mano. Tocha. Pegar a tochinha. Legal, peguei. A luz ele pode usar uma tocha com um. Não, calma. Tocha. Cadê? Eu preciso de tocha. É, equipar. Aí, legal. A tocha apaga? No inventário você pode ver todos os equipamentos personagens com descrições, tá? O espião me descreveu que você não contratou um bando de mercenários estrangeiros. Eles não... Talvez eles só precisam dos criados, os caras assim. Ah, foda-se, mano.
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command, all will end well.
O que tá acontecendo?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg tonight? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on SKALITZ.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Givis sent to SKALITZ to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did you spice?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Good luck to you. Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people.
A galera
If
tá
Sigismund should come, better bend your knee.
morrendo de
There's no point dying
hipotermia.
in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to SKALITZ.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out! Get your men, people! Move out! Don't get caught, mate, right here now!
Entregar a espada pra ele, nada, né? A espada é minha agora, não quero nem saber, mano.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything
Nossa, ficou
nearby.
alto do nada, mano.
Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the SKALITZ people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
Tamo junto, tamo junto. Que mais
Be
tem?
with you.
Mais alguma
Have
ordem?
you any further orders for me?
Keep watch on the battlements for now. I'll send someone to relieve you later.
Tá bom, tá bom.
May the Lord watch over you.
Legal ficar de olho aqui, né? Pô, mas não dá pra ver porra nenhuma, mano. Sinceramente. Dá pra pegar um arquinho, hein? Cara, eu não tenho... Furtar? Será que eu furto, mano?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Desculpa.
Hey!
Tô indo embora, ó. Vim embora. Né? Vou até fechar a porta aqui pra você. Não, eu vou não. Não vou. Os caras me ajudaram, pô. Pra que eu vou... Pra que eu vou sumir com as coisas deles, né? E aí? Fico aqui esperando? Dá pra conversar com os soldados?
God be with you.
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right. I'm glad them people were saved, though. Just as glad it weren't Sigerson. For sure he'll come here in the end, too. But now at least we've got time to get ready for it.
Maybe he'll leave Talmberg be.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be he was only out to get Sir Radzig, because he's Wenceslas's hetman. And SKALITZ is a rich town, so there was plenty of loot for the taking. 2 birds with 1 stone. So he might be satisfied and leave us alone.
Reckon we'll see soon enough, one way or the other.
By the way, Henry. It is Henry, ain't it? I was sorry to hear about your parents. They've gone on to better things.
Obrigado. E você, dá pra conversar com você?
Good day to you.
What do you think about how the SKALITZ folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
Seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch with you.
Abrir trancas aqui, não quero abrir trancas. E você, parceiro, dá pra conversar com você?
God be with you.
What do you think about how the SKALITZ folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why'd you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Take such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divitt?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see.
May the Lord watch over you.
Legal, legal. Não, não vou. É tentador, mas eu não vou, mano. E aí, como passa o tempo? Nossa, pegar uma resfriadinho aqui, com certeza, mano. Como passa o tempo, cara? Cara, eu queria colocar, tipo, a tocha no 1. Ah, eu só posso... Ah, entendi. Não dá, mano. Não dá. Mas aí, qual que é o atalho da tocha? T? Opa, não. T é passar o tempo, né? Qual que é o atalho da tocha? Dá pra ver? Ué. Acho que não dá, mano. Ah, passar o tempo, né? 2 horinhas?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! We have to done.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jesus. We'll come hit them with SKALITZ.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at SKALITZ and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Radzig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the SKALITZ mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at SKALITZ. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Radzig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Caralho, mano, mó tenso.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Caralho, se safaram, hein, mano. Iras ameias no pátio de armas. Ai, tá alto. Que pariu. Espere até de manhã. Terrar seus entes queridos em escalas e falar com o Sr. Robert. Pegue um cavalo. Cadê o Sr. Robert? Sir Robert.
Damn.
Eu tenho que ir pra
Sir
SKALITZ.
Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Cara, eu tenho mais aqui, né, mano? Vou tentar esse
Sir
aqui.
Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslaus's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, But it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad. These are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Ele tinha medo dos lords para usar as reservas de grãos para alimentar o exército pelo saque.
So he could loot it?
Correct. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Aí. Você aprendeu o cult na hora. Você aprendeu Jobs de Morávia. Aprendi mais algo? Não? Ai. T de tocha? Não, não. Cara. Aí. Você descobriu a arena de combate. Tá, o que eu tenho que fazer, mano? Pegar um cavalo no estábulo e sair do castelo. Quem que é você, irmão?
Good day to you.
Ai, negociador.
Farewell.
God be with you.
Eu preciso sair
I need
daqui.
to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Vou falar que... Você não sabe quem eu sou? Não, o cara vai saber, mano. E aí, eu tenho que enterrar meus pais? Ou Sir Robert me deu permissão? Sir
Not
Robert...
any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the SKALITZ people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out quickly.
A likely story.
Merda.
Better clear off before I lose my temper.
Caralho, mano.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he doesn't get lost quick?
Look, I have to get out of here to bury my parents. I'd reward anyone who'd help me.
Eu não tenho dinheiro, mano, infelizmente, velho.
What could a ragamuffin like you give me? Clear off before I give you a whipping.
Never mind.
Cacete, mano.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava.
Ah, o cara que eu falei
Folk
ali
aren't too
antes.
fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
E sobre o
That
exército de
business with
Sigmundo, mano.
Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Legal.
Good luck to you.
Cara, como que eu saio daqui, mano? Eu tenho alguma coisa que dá pra vender? Tem nada, mano. Eu tenho isso aqui, mano, mas eu não sei o que que é isso. Que? Informações do objeto. Em apenas um minuto acrescenta 30 de saúde e dissipa os efeitos da ressaca. Remove os efeitos da poção de Lázaro. Ah, tá. Opa, não era isso que eu queria. Ah... Insano, mano. Como é que se limpa aqui? Cadê o concho aqui?
We escaped certain death by the skin of our teeth.
Salve!
Good health to you.
Ah, mano.
God be with you.
Good luck to you.
Cara, eu não vou roubar o cavalo, mano. Será que alguém me dá o cavalo? Montar e roubar, montar e roubar. Cavalo de Divish. Ah, esse é meu cavalo, ó. Cavalo, montar. E aí? Cara, que foda que eu não tenho nada. Eu não tenho nada. Não, comida eu tô com bastante comida ainda. Comi a panela, mano. Era pra conversar, cara. Não era pra comer, mano. Conversa era sobre
this morning, eh?
If you knew Sir Divish like I do, you wouldn't be so concerned. Being imprisoned might have injured his health, but there's no one can rival him for cleverness and cunning.
Really?
It's not for nothing he was made the King's Burgrave in Prague a few years back. Folk still talk of how he settled the dispute between Father Peck and Sir Pshibik. Goodbye.
Tá liberado eu entrar? Ali eu acho que não tá liberado eu entrar, não, mano. Cara, eu não tenho uma gazua, cara. Ih, minha mãe tá me ligando. Calma aí. Voltei. Gente, mano, não sei, velho. Ah, não, eu posso estar aqui. Cara, mas também não dá pra roubar nada nesse lugar. Ué. Eu não tenho gazua. Mano, eu não sei onde eu tô indo. Opa, dama, tudo bem?
God save. Can I help you with anything?
Eu tenho que ir pra SKALITZ.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
Tenho que enterrar
My
meus
parents
pais.
are lying in the mud of SKALITZ at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
Boa. Onde eu posso conseguir uma
And where
armadura?
can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
Tá. E se me perguntarem onde eu vou?
Certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz, to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable.
Talvez eu tenha
It's
passado.
rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Ela me deu dinheiro?
My lady.
Caralho.
I will repay you, I swear.
25 ouros ela me deu.
Thank you, my lady. I must go now. My lady, I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army this morning.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. But it's something else that distresses me. Maybe my mind deceives me. But I have an evil foreboding.
You, my lady? Surely not. No evil could possibly come to you.
I fear something bigger and worse will come. That Sigismund is only another omen of imminent evil. Of great evil.
Ixi. Fechou. Então, antes de eu perguntar se eu ofereço soldado, eu vou roubar. Vou roubar essa armadura lá, cara. Não, ela me deu dinheiro, eu vou comprar uma gazua, mano. Eu vou ver se eu consigo comprar uma gazua, né? Porque aí eu consigo, né? Porque a armaria é ali, ó. Que aí eu consigo, pô, né? Fazer a boa. Agora que eu tenho 25 reais. Negociar, vamos ver. Será que ele tem uma gazua? Gazua ele tem, mano. Mapa do tesouro. Vinho barato. Aguardente. O que aguardente faz? Bebida alcoólica forte. Cuidado com a ressaca. Bandagem. Mas eu não sei usar, né? Carne seca. Mano, gazua. Mano, pega logo umas 4. Verificar cesta. Pechinchar.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Eu tenho 50. Vamos tentar pagar uns 40. Pera, eu teria que pagar... Oh. Não, não, cancela. Mano, eu perdi reputação, cara.
Can we trade?
Não é porque eu não vou
If
comprar,
you've
então,
got the
tanta
coin.
gazua assim, meu. Vou comprar uma só, né? Vamos pechinchar.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Cara, mano, 14,5 é muito, né? 10... Não, 10 é muito barato pro cara, né? Então, vamos pegar aqui uns 12,5.
What about this?
You're a right pinch purse.
13, então.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
13,5? Não, tudo bem, eu faço 13,5.
That's a sum I can live with.
Legal, a gente tem uma gazua agora. Tem alguém ali? Eu ouvi, mano. Cara, vamos fazer o seguinte. No próximo episódio, a gente vai pegar essa armadura e vamos direto lá pra SKALITZ e enterrar nossos pais. Se você tá curtindo o Kingdom Come, por favor, cara, deixa o like. Comenta aqui embaixo algumas dicas que você tem sobre esse jogo, pra eu não dropar, porque esse jogo são grandes chances de serem dropados, hein? Então, se você não quer que eu drope ele, me ajude com algumas dicas. E deixando o like também, comentando o que você mais tá gostando desse jogo, fechou? Beijão e até a próxima, pessoal. Falou!